I also like the idea of like the teleportation too. Not just flying, but just like you think of it and you're automatically there.
Yeah. This would work so well for me being lazy.
Yeah. I don't have to get up an hour and a half before and hit the snooze button 3 times. Like, just think of it, put my clothes on and go somewhere.
And also the traveler in me would just be really happy.
It would be really cool just to say, okay, I want to go to Bora Bora. I want to go to the top of Mount Everest. I want to go to a beach and
these are just travel.
Yes.
I like your thoughts.
don't have to deal with the TSA or anything like that, right? So either flying or like teleportation.
Nice. Cool.
This project is called Nested Conversations, and the idea behind this was to bring people together into the nest that's been designed by the Vancouver designers, and to have people come in and pick a paper origami crane that I folded, and in the tail of the crane is a question, and each person reads the question aloud and shares their thoughts around the answer, and everybody in the conversation can share their thoughts too and talk, and it's just about building connection and community. The questions I just kind of came up through different ideas of my own sort of curiosity, and then the other facilitators in the team also contributed. So questions like, if you were a magical creature, what magical creature would you want to be? And I've always wanted to be a unicorn, so I know my answer. There's deep fun questions, and then there's deep questions. So questions like, what do you think happens to you after you die? That's pretty deep. And then there's questions like, what have you done in your community to make new people feel welcomed when a new neighbor comes along? So there's a variance of questions, and people are pretty open in answering. And if they get one of the deeper questions, then I will workshop or facilitate different ways of answering. But actually people have been pretty open about it, so that's interesting.
You look in almost every custom, there is an aspect of storytelling.
Yeah.
For example, there's one ceremony where all the families come together and they bring a shield. And if there's a conflict, they break off a piece of the shield and they give it to each other. When the conflict is solved, then you bring back the piece and you glue it back together. So you will always see the scars in the shield that will remind people of, oh yeah, you remember 10 years ago we had a fight on this part, and we had a fight for that, and this is how we solved it.
Wow.
I thought it was kind of cool actually.
Wow. They were like mermaids. And mermen. There's like people in the water somehow. I'd love there to be like underground water people. That would be fun.
You can go and get mermaid tails.
I know, I saw that.
Have you seen this in the news?
They're like little suits that just, you could just swim around like a mermaid.
I know. I would love to do that.